Can you guys see? Oh yeah, it's kind of crusty here. I think I actually suck. I want to be a beauty YouTuber for today, so that's why I'm filming a makeup tutorial. But I tried to film it on TikTok, didn't understand how to make a TikTok, so I gave up halfway through and was like, you know, I'm gonna do what I know how to do, and that's YouTube. But to run it down, so far, I'm gonna be I used the Milk HydroPro to just put my face base. But honestly, even before I put this on, I put a layer of sunflower oil on because my skin is just that dry. This alone, in all honesty, is not enough to keep eczema-prone skin hydrated with makeup on. I find that with this Milk makeup product alone, it's good, yeah, but it's not enough. So I always have to put sunflower oil. And then I went in with my beauty blender and I blended in my Forever Dior foundation in the shade 2WO. And this was actually really good. It looks a lot lighter for me. And it's also really bright in here, so that's why I look really white, but this is actually a really good shade. And then in a slightly lighter, the Radiant Creamy Concealer from Nars in shade Honey Light 3. I just put that on my under eyes and around here to contour and cover up any certain areas, but it looks like I do need to go in on the sides here to cover up a little bit more. I'm just gonna go ahead and use my beauty blender to blend that in. And then in terms of like beauty blender selection, I use the same dollar store one. I don't know. I never found that purchasing the really high-end beauty blenders really made a difference. On the go, if I need to touch up, I just use this Dior Dreamy Skin Foundation. Next thing I'm gonna do are my eyebrows. Right now, I'm using I think I got this. The brand of this eyebrow pencil is FMGT. Can you read that? Can't read it, but it's a Japanese eyebrow pencil to seal in the product, because this one, it actually doesn't really stay that well. Sometimes if I go too ham, I rub it out. So I'm gonna go in with this light brown, it's not light brown, it's like dark brown eyebrow mascara. I got this from CVS the other day. Dude, American makeup it's not bad. You know, I think out of all makeup, I prefer Japanese skincare and Japanese products. Next would be Korean. But after that, American makeup is not too bad. So the next thing of the I'm Cold makeup is really heavy blush. I also need to go in my eyes. I usually just like to get it out of the way because I curl my lashes so many times during, you know, one makeup session. This is the Shiseido eyelash curler. I have really stubborn eyelashes, so I'll curl it once and then 5 minutes later it's not gonna be curled and I'll have to wear falsies anyway. But I just like to try to get most of the lashes on the same page and then just curl them in. Sometimes I'm like, dang, I wish I was a beauty guru. Like, doing this is actually really fun for me. Like, just doing my makeup every day is kind of fun, just for fun. I don't even have to go out. In fact, I hate going outside. Anyway, onto the eyeshadow stuff. I finally decided to get a new eyeshadow palette. Instead, this is the new one. I've been using the Tarte, the really plain, if I can find a photo of it, this one that everyone has in high school. I've been using that since high school, since I've gotten it, and it's time for a new one. So I decided to bust my wallet and get this Dior one because, you know, expensive makeup. Oh, I just remembered, I forgot something. I was looking for my contour brush earlier, I couldn't find it. I finally found it. So I'm gonna go ahead and contour my face first before I forget. This is the Too Faced in the color Soleil. Is that it? Well, it's a bronzer. It's a matte bronzer because I'm not really too fond of too much sparkle in my contour. I'm gonna go ahead and just briefly contour my cheekbones a little because I've been kind of bloated, waking up bloated. I woke up not too long ago. It's probably like 2 p.m. or 1 p.m. I woke up at 12. Okay, and then for my nose, I just really, because I have a Filipino nose, right? I go in on the sides. I just kind of, yeah, that looks about right. And I do it again. I need 2 mirrors for this because I feel like the viewfinder does not pick up dark color well. I just go in on both sides, draw parallel lines, and then I go under, make the little bald part a little smaller by adding a bit more shadow to it. I'm gonna take Claritin later because it's gonna irritate my nose. Anyway, using the same brush that I used to contour my nose, I just use my hand to clean it out. I'm gonna move on to my eyeshadow. So this is the Dior Backstage palette in the warm neutrals. I love for neutrals. I do not think I look good in really vibrant makeup, or I just haven't tried and I can't be bothered to try because I don't know, don't really have an occasion to wear really heavy vibrant makeup. So right now there's a primer right over here. So I just like to use my finger instead of the brush to just pat it in just to get the long wear in. And for the I'm Cold makeup, I remember I did it yesterday, so I'm gonna try to remember to do it again. I would use the shade, this is upside down, holy crap. I would basically use this really light shimmer right here at the under eye, this really pale one in the inner eye, and then I would use these two on my lower lid, and then this one over here, I would try to make the aegyosal right here. But we'll see if I could do that. So let's go in. So that first shade, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in right there. If I am unable to show you on camera, I'll try to put a diagram in, but honestly, I've never been one to film a makeup tutorial before, so I don't know how good this is gonna get. I don't know if I'm gonna post it at all, mostly because I have so much footage that I could edit, like vlog stuff, but sometimes I'm just like, yo, so I just wanna sit down in front of a camera, film my makeup, and then go from there. It's like, you know, I don't have that much time to film so many vlogs, and I'm not that interesting, and this camera is almost out of battery, so I'm gonna need to wrap it up. Now bear with me on trying to put this together, but okay, it takes me forever to do my eyeshadow because I always bring the stall. I'm gonna keep going in. Aegyosal shade. I think I need like a smaller brush for the aegyosal part just because it's kind of hard, but it's a very light, like dusty thing, and I use an eyeshadow pencil to sort of, not eyeshadow pencil, eyeliner, not a liquid one, to sort of help guide the aegyosal creation. There we go, a little bit thick, and now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna put in the eyeshadow, or the eyelashes, and then the gloss. Okay, off camera, you couldn't watch me flop with the lashes, but I swear I had to redo it, especially this eye so many times. But if you're like a hooded girly like me, where we have like that crease over the eye, you can't even tell how much glue is just smeared everywhere. But if you don't, I recommend getting a Q-tip and just getting the excess glue off. But that was good. I used the Maybelline, this glue. It's not that great. I would advise use something better. And then these DS Long eyeshadow, eyelashes. Now I'm gonna go in with the blush. I'm gonna be using the Nars Creamy Blush, and the signature thing about this look is just to use a shit ton of blush. I'm gonna go in and just, you know, creamy blush all the way. But I'm gonna go in and make essentially a line from cheekbone to cheekbone. Let me see how it's looking. Oh yeah, that looks good. It looks good. And that is about it. It's just a line. And earlier, I forgot to do an essential part. I only did eyelashes on the top lash, so I need to go in with mascara. I'm using a Japanese brand, Heroin Make Volume Up Mascara Superior Waterproof. This gal, I like her a lot, and I'm gonna go in right after I fake draw. So I draw in some lashes using, I guess you could use black or brown, it really doesn't matter. I just go in, I just draw a couple lines, I'm like, whoop. Just sauce up those lower lashes if there's any at all down there for the mascara to get on. But that's that. Now, I'm gonna go in with some highlighter. I only have one that I brought with me here. The Fenty Beauty in Hustla Baby. The same, though I only use one brush for everything. I'm just gonna go in and put a little dot on my nose, a dot over here, a little bit over here. Ooh, there was a bird. Over here, maybe a little here, here. I went to the drugstore recently and picked up some American products. I got this Revlon one. It's in this pink color called... It's in the color Super Natural, so I'm gonna go in with a natural shade first and see if I like it. If not, I have another red one that's really deep, but I don't know. I was just feeling like trying something new yesterday. Not bad, honestly. I usually hate like pink lip glosses because I feel like I look like I've eaten candy, but this actually doesn't look so bad. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just set everything. But I feel like the color payoff won't be as good. Like it's not gonna be as vibrant later. For setting spray, I use a Rare Beauty setting spray. Honestly, I just like it because it just mists my face. It's not that great, in my opinion, as a setting spray. I think the Urban Decay one is a lot better. But when I had the Urban Decay one, all of the makeup would dry out my face. So it also had its own share of flaws. Oh, and then this is the Dior lip oil I usually use for like more natural looks, just because it has a little bit of a deeper tint. But I think this on its own is not that bad. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like this. I like this makeup a lot. It's been my go-to makeup for the entire like 2 weeks that I've learned it. It hasn't been that long. I just really started getting into this sort of makeup style